So friends, it's raining here right now, and now we are done with our Teton trip, and we'll be driving back to Yellowstone from Teton. So Salt Lake to Teton so far is 354 miles coming from south, and total journey from LA is 1535 miles. So I'm going to reset my Salt Lake City to Teton, and I'm going to change it to Teton to Yellowstone. Consistency. Okay. I'm save. So I'm 220 miles, and let's see. So we're gonna be staying at Canyon Village. Yes, Canyon Village. I don't think we have internet signal, so yep, there's no internet. So I will do manually. Alright friends, so I just got my internet. I connected to the Wi-Fi at Signal Lounge. As you can see here, Signal Mountain Lounge. So it's Grand Canyon Village General Store, which is right next to the campground. It's 83 miles from here, 2 hours and 4 minutes. So it's 2:47 right now, and we're gonna be reaching at 4:51, and I have a 219 mile range, so I'm pretty sure I can make it. We'll figure out about the charging over there. If not, then there is always the west entrance where there is a supercharger. It's not that far from Canyon Village, so we can definitely go there. And there are multiple options at the lake, Canyon Village, also the Port Full somewhere here. So we are good in shape, I guess. So we're gonna start driving. Autopilot helps. On the entire trip, I've been driving 90% of my time on autopilot. So it's amazing. You can enjoy the view, relaxing, nothing to worry too much. When it comes like a sharp turn, I try to take over and make sure I'm driving safe. Check it out.
Hello.
Hey guys, so yeah, we're gonna stay at Canyon Village Campground, and there is a general store right next to it, so it's very convenient. So we're gonna get the woods from there. And hey babe, what do you want to eat today?
What are you going to cook for me?
Oh, okay. Well, let's make veggie tikka masala.
Okay, sounds great.
Veggie tikka masala, and then I'm gonna make from scratch on the fire in the campground.
Yum, yum.
And yes guys, stay tuned. So very excited. I'm gonna set up the camp, and the camp will be set up in 3 seconds. It's not a joke. I'm serious.
I'll record it.
It's gonna be 3 seconds. I'm gonna show you how, and without hassle free. And my bed has a camping bed, which I'm going to show you. I can fold it out in like 5 seconds. So my bed will be ready, our bed will be ready in 5 seconds, and our tent will be ready in 3 seconds. So that's the exciting part. So most of the time when people go on the camping, they get a lot of gears and the car is completely jam-packed and they don't have any room, but we have a lot of room. So we bought a paddle board, as you can see in my previous video how I use my paddle board. It was beautiful. and you know, it's so simple. The pedal board is like inflatable, and you know, you can just set it up in like less than 3 minutes.
Yeah, it was amazing. We paddleboard for almost 1 hour.
Right. So we paddleboard for 1 hour. I mean, today 1 hour. Yesterday it was too windy and like a lot of waves in the what lake was it? I think Jackson Lake. Yeah. So it's next to the Signal Mountain Lodge where we stayed, and it was amazing. So you know, so that was a paddleboard, and you can see in my previous video how I set it up. So today it's mostly the tent and also the bed, how I'm gonna set up the bed in the car, and it's from the Dream Case, so it's very convenient. And we also have a sleeping bag we bought from Amazon. Also the tent was from Amazon. I don't remember the name, but I'm gonna drop in the description all the links and all the gears we used. We also have a GoPro, so most of the film we have done with a GoPro because it has a wide angle. So I like to have a wide angle captured with our pose. You know, multiple videos in my parts I posted, Horseshoe Bend, Grand Canyon, etc. So you know, Horseshoe Bend was very useful. You need a wide angle camera lens. So GoPro, and I have a Pixel. Yeah, I have a Google Pixel 4 XL, so it's worth it. So my wife enjoyed it, and today I'm gonna cook dinner for her. That's the exciting part. And also we're gonna
hopefully no rain.
Right, yeah.
It looks so clouded.
It's very cloudy and it was raining in the morning, and it drizzles once in a while. So hopefully if it doesn't rain, then I'll be able to cook. If it rains, then the convenience store, the general store and restaurant is right next to the Village Canyon, Canyon Village Campground. So you know, so it's convenient either way. We would like to cook ourselves, but we'll see. Hopefully it doesn't rain. I mean, that's more important. But yeah, we will definitely post. So stay tuned. So guys, we forgot to take the video and the photograph next to the Teton. There's a board sign. It says the Grand Teton, so that's an iconic. So we visited Grand Teton, so we definitely need to take some video with that. So I'm gonna make a U-turn real quick. So we just passed by. It's not that far, as you can see. And see, the trees are so iconic. And you can see the board, Grand Teton. So yeah, I mean, we need to take some picture with this one. So there's a downhill right now, so it's charging my car pretty much. So hopefully, you know, it stays like this. If not, then my map on the Tesla map, it shows that I'm gonna be left over with almost 58, that is 60% of the battery. So that's gonna charge up. So I'm pretty sure it's not just uphill, it's a mixture of uphill and downhill. But right now, yeah, I've been driving downhill for almost like more than a half a mile. So you know, that saves a lot of energy. And see how beautiful the landscape is, the clouds. It was thunderstorm right now a while ago, so it's beautiful. Thanks, babe. So yeah, so I'll tell the story about exactly what I'm gonna do in Yellowstone. So I'm gonna be visiting multiple spots, you know, like a Mammoth, Hot Spring, Lamar Valley. Oh, look at that, so beautiful. So Lamar Valley, and then Grand Canyon of Yellowstone. There's like a waterfall over there, upper and the lower falls. There's also, you know, the main iconic is the Old Faithful and the Grand Prismatic. And there's a small hike behind the Grand Prismatic, so we can also definitely hike to get a better picture, better view. So that's what I'm going to do. And then we want to do Lamar Valley. So a lot of people say online when I was doing research that late evening or early morning is the best time to go Lamar Valley because of the lot of wildlife because we are going there for the wildlife. So Lamar Valley is like a huge landscape with the wildlife like bisons grazing over there all the time. So, but nothing like Lamar Valley does not have a geyser or any active any kind of sulfuric acid or some kind of geyser. So that's what we are gonna do, and tomorrow we're gonna stay in Campground at Madison. So Madison is like from the supercharger on the west entrance of the Yellowstone. It's like 18 miles or 20 miles, so pretty close from Old Faithful actually. So tomorrow when I'm going to Madison, or maybe day after tomorrow, I will plan for Old Faithful and Grand Prismatic. But tomorrow mostly I'm going to cover up Mammoth and Lamar Valley. It's because it's pretty close from the Mammoth Hot Spring, and there is a the regular charger for Tesla in Mammoth Hot Spring, and I would definitely need to charge up for going Lamar Valley. So before going to Lamar Valley, I'll charge at Mammoth, and I'll go just plug it in and just walk from there to visit the Mammoth Hot Spring. That's my plan, and I'll keep you posted on my next video. Finally, we made it to Yellowstone. See here. Finally! You excited? Alright, we made it. Look at it, so beautiful. Annual pass. It's very cheap, and as you can see here, can you just show them like this right here? Yep, so this is an annual pass, and you can see here in front, so there we're gonna be passing the checkpoint. They're gonna ask for the pass, and they're gonna ask for the ID as well. So I'm gonna show them the ID.
Which ID?
Driving license. So yeah, if you don't have annual pass, then you have to pay $35 or $37 per car, per vehicle, and you can have almost like a, maybe it's valid for 5 people, 6 people, I'm not sure, because I already have an annual pass. So yeah, so I don't need to pay anything up front because I already paid. I paid up front $80 for the annual pass, and it's valid for almost all the national parks in the US. So that's worth it because we live in LA. Yeah, because we live in LA, we go Joshua Tree all the time, so we don't need to pay for that. Yellowstone, Yosemite, and we did Grand Canyon, Horseshoe Bend, Grand Teton, and now Yellowstone. So if you do a math, we already saved our $400 after paying $80, right?
This is quite worthy, right?
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, so I'm gonna be crossing the checkpoint, and we'll see you in the Yellowstone.
Yay! That is where you go for the checkpoint.
This is the checkpoint.
Hold on.
And
these are the range. Okay.
Yes, sir, please. I got it. Thank you so much. You too. Take care. That's it. We are all set. See ya.
Yellowstone. Here we go. Welcome to the national park.
This was a beautiful lookout point right after the Yellowstone entrance. So we parked our car. Yeah, actually we took some little risk. It's slippery here. Make sure when you guys come, it's slippery, but worth it. So there was another lookout point. Looks like there's a waterfall and a snake river. So first we're gonna see the snake river. Hey babe,
Hey.
excited?
Yes.
All right. So this is a snake river and there's a bridge right there. So there's gonna be a waterfall. We're gonna go later. So we felt like stopping here. It's beautiful. We made it to Louis Fall. Good evening, friends. We did made it to Yellowstone and we are going to stay at Campground. That's Canyon Village Campground. So I have driven 87.5 miles. We had multiple stops for just a scenic view from Teton to Yellowstone. So I have driven from LA to Yellowstone 1623 miles one way, and we just started journey at Yellowstone. So really fun, and I'm still left with 132 miles, but I just started charging my car, and luckily I got the charging spot at Canyon Village Lodge, and right now I'm charging 32 ampere 204 volts. That's pretty fast. I already charged 2 miles in like less than 2 minutes, and it's gonna take 5 hours to charge all the way. That's 229 miles. So as you can see here, yeah, I got the charging right here. So this is the one. They have a 2 charging spot.
Oh, and Ellie, we're gonna get our bags.
Yeah. So I got 1 charging spot, and there's another one. Someone parked Model Y. Yeah, pretty easy. Just connect and it starts charging automatically. Yep, just 2 Teslas here. And this is the Canyon Village Lodge. It's beautiful here. Beautiful lodge. I was getting the lodge, but I wanted to experience camp more. And camp is like $29. So Yellowstone has a driverless electric car. I think it's based on the LiDAR. Yep, Valodane LiDAR.
As we look to the future, automated vehicle
Beautiful.
technology
Hello, how are you doing, sir?
to provide a short distance service, which is already a
So we're gonna take a ride in this driverless electric car. We are excited. So here's the one. Hello, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the mask.
Hello.
It's okay, I'm recording
No,
myself,
that's
right?
fine. That's fine. Yeah. Grab a seat and a seatbelt, please.
Thank
We'll be
you.
off and running.
To tie the seat belt. Okay. Sweet. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But no steering, nothing. We are super hungry. And this is the Canyon Village Lodge, and we are going for dine-in for food. And there's a general store, so we're gonna go there.
We might be a bit of a line down there too.
Oh, really? Right. So this is the one you use for steering?
For what?
This is completely autonomous?
It does, except this is the oldest model, so
Right.
you can see when things get in the path like that,
Right.
it won't avoid it and go around it.
Right, because-
it'll stop and wait. So
Right.
there are newer versions of this.
I see. So it looks like a prototype, and there's a Velodyne LiDAR on it, so I think pretty prototype level car.
Yeah, we have the Velodyne LiDAR. There's 2 on the front, 1 up, 1 down.
Right,
and there's
right.
1 on the back.
Nice.
And then radar on the bottom.
Who designs this car?
Local Motors.
Local Motors?
They didn't design. They build them. The designer is actually from Italy.
Okay.
And I don't know his name, but it was designed by an Italian guy and is built in Tennessee by Local Motors.
Understood.
This is the first version. It's about 5 years old
Wow.
for this demonstration. But like I said,
Okay, so this car is active since 5 years?
yeah.
Oh, wow, I
So
did
there's
not-
already several newer versions.
Nice.
Yellowstone is a model of preservation
There's
and
one more.
management worldwide. And we're proud to continue that tradition with this pilot project in Canyon Village. As visitation to Yellowstone and other national parks
So this is a Canyon Village cafeteria where you can get a lot of options for the food. We are vegan vegetarian, so we have a great option right here. It's like a wok with noodles or rice an option. And also a lot of toppings, vegetarian toppings and sauce. So yeah, that's what we're gonna have. But due to COVID, there's a huge line right now, maintaining the social distancing, so it took forever to get in, almost 1 hour.